Today's top stories. Iraq's Vice President Tareq al-Hashemi on Tuesday accused neighboring Iran of interfering in Baghdad's affairs and violating Iraq's territorial sovereignty. In an interview with the Arabic-language satellite television network, Alhurra, al-Hashemi said that Baghdad has, quote, big problems with Tehran. He was quoted by Irans Shahab news as saying, quote, with the losses which Iran has brought upon Iraqi interests, the results of high-level exchanges appear trivial. Meanwhile, Iran's Foreign Minister Manouchehr Mottaki said on Wednesday that Iranian-Iraqi ties have moved forward and reached a, quote, new stage. In a joint press conference in Tehran with visiting Iraqi Kurdistan Vice President Kosrat Rasul Ali, Mottaki said, quote, relations and ties between Iran and Iraq, as well as with various regions of Iraq, have moved forward. Iran's Majlis yesterday passed a bill which extends laws governing the press to domestic news agencies and online publications, approving the formation of a committee to monitor news agencies, thereby increasing the censorship on domestic news agencies. According to the semi-official ISNA news agency, out of the total 182 lawmakers present, 124 voted for the bill, which adds one provision to the press law, extending its application to cover, quote, online publications and domestic news agencies. Meanwhile, 47 lawmakers voted against this bill, and 10 abstained. According to Iran's press law, publications are required to secure a government license and are overseen by the Press Supervisory Board, which also is in charge of the censorship of the press and has the power to close down publications. According to the newly added provision, quote, the general manager, the person in charge of the information disseminating stations, and the writers and producers of the material for these stations and news agencies are responsible to observe the same regulations to which the writers and managing directors of the press are subjected. And, quote, the Press Supervisory Committee has the same prerogatives and responsibilities as the Committee to oversee press publications. Mir Hossein Mousavi, a candidate standing for the 10th round of the presidential election, today criticized the foreign policies of the 9th government of President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, saying, quote, how can we have active diplomatic relations with Latin America, but not with our neighbors? According to Fararo website, Mousavi, who is on a visit to the southwestern city of Ahwaz, was addressing a crowd of local inhabitants at the city's Ershad Mosque. In the course of his speech, he also expressed his opposition to the Guardian Council's consultative supervision in vetting the competence of candidates standing for elections. But he added, quote, since this is a provision of the Constitution, I will implement it. According to the Kalame website, a pro-Mousavi website, in continuation of his visit, Mousavi also spoke to a gathering of students of Martyr Kamran University in Ahwaz. He said that the laws in Iran were in the process of breaking down and added, quote, our pledge to the people at the time of the revolution was that we would inform them clearly on all issues related to the administration of the country. We pledged to be earnest and to preserve glory and dignity. These stories and more at televisionwashington.com.